wish I would have known more about it. I knew about the sadness, nobody had really told me about postpartum depression. My name is Shelby. My husband is Joe. We have 2 children. We have a 2-year-old. I like to say almost 3 because I also have a 1-year-old. Hawk is my 2-year-old and Annie is my 1-year-old. They're wonderful. They're a handful because it's a 2 and a 1-year-old. And I think it was right at like 5.5 weeks that I was holding him in bed and I was just sobbing. And my husband comes back there and he said, "Sweetheart, are you okay?" And I remember very vividly telling him, "I have no idea what's wrong with me. I have this perfect child in my arms and yet I cannot get happy about it." A few days later, I had my 6-week postpartum checkup. And she said, "Well, do you think it's postpartum depression?" And I said, "Well, I don't really know what that is." And she said, "I think that's what you have." After talking to her, telling that I can't get happy, I'm very sad, I'm crying for no reason, and I just can't seem to enjoy the baby that I just had. And that was the biggest problem with me, is I couldn't enjoy him. The biggest issue I had was with my 2nd child. And it didn't start till much later. It wasn't the 6-week mark. I thought I was good. I was feeling fine. I was very run down because I had an 18-month-old and a newborn until she hit about 3 months. It was actually about 3 months. And I started getting angry. And it scared me because I was angry all the time. My primary care physician, she was really great about it. I mean, she understood and she sat there and she really listened. And she asked me what I wanted the outcome to be. She asked me, she told me, she explained that, things do change when you become a mom, and, she told me the anatomy of it, and, she really just explained it to me really well. I was very ashamed to take it. I didn't really want to. I didn't want to deal with it, and that, I think, is what I've heard from so many other people who've dealt with it in the past, is because I just felt like I had these 2 perfect kids. And you have these children and you think that that's gonna fix all the problems. You have these 2 kids that you love, and then you have all these thoughts, and you have these thoughts of unhappiness, and you just can't find joy in your children, and you're angry, and that's what was my issue. I encourage you to ask other moms if they've gone through it, because that's what I've realized, that not a lot of people talk about it, but if you ask someone, they're willing to. So I know a lot of people now that I didn't even know had it, but I just mentioned it to them and said, "Hey, have you experienced this?" And they've opened up to me and they've talked about it, and I was shocked because I never would have known that they were going through it or had gone through it. I would like to encourage moms out there just that this happens, and if it happens, it happens. And you shouldn't be ashamed about it. You should ask for help about it. If you're a new mom or if you're a seasoned mom, it doesn't matter, it can happen. And I just encourage you to ask for help, talk about it, to talk to your husband about it, to talk to your doctor about it, and get the help that you need sooner rather than later.